Today we're here at the Pyramid Lake Museum and we're talking about our medicine garden. Our medicine garden was first planned and discussed in the spring of 2021, and by the next year in May of 2022 we were able to plant our garden. As you come through the garden, you're going to notice that there are signs that give you the interpretation of what these plants are, what their traditional uses are, and how they were used a long time ago. We want to provide that education because that's how we survived this area for thousands of years. Through the garden, you'll also notice there are murals, and those are painted by local artists, and it really adds to the scenery of seeing what our traditional life was and acknowledging what Pyramid Lake represents. As we know, we're called the Cui-ui and also the Agai. So the tribe has worked very, very diligently to bring these species back where at one time they were extinct. So that's a very important part of our history, is knowing that we continue to live and represent our namesake. We wouldn't have been able to do this project without the help of volunteers, so the Ripple team was very significant in helping us to plan, identify the native plants that we needed in the garden, and then to come out and actually plant them. We've also had help with our haba, our traditional shade, and that was through funding from Burners Without Borders. So we also acknowledge them and their volunteer work that came and actually made the haba for us. If you get a chance to come out and see the garden, you will actually be very amazed at some of these plants. We had up to 20 different species of plants that were planted initially. They're growing very well. And when we built our medicine garden, it also prompted other museums in the local area to also want to build medicine gardens and represent our history and how important these plants are to basket weaving as well. So come and enjoy the medicine garden.